15, 14, 13. Hey, it's our last show of 2019, and this is the time of year we take stock on how things have gone, what's happening in horror, independent horror, and metal for the past year. But also, man, this show really looks forward, and we're excited to have our guest on in a moment here to talk about Evil for Dinner, new independent Texas-based horror. You are on the Corpsepaint Show. It's the end of the decade. Jason Stark is here with me on the engineering board. Thank you, brother. And you know, it's been a great decade.
It has been fun
for horror. I mean, if you think about it, what did we bring back? A whole bunch of Godzilla movies. We brought Halloween back. We brought I don't know, Mad Max Fury Road, you know, like that one. But maybe the highlight for this year was Satanic Panic for me.
That was a very good little flick.
What a fun time we had
really
with
Haley was a great guest. Yeah. She really was.
Yep, and Ruby too. I mean,
Ruby. I mean, all of them for sure.
What a great time! But a great decade for horror. But what we celebrate, and we're going to bring on Travis here in a second, is independent horror. Movies made for a small budget or maybe no budget. You know, we talk to filmmakers who have zero in their bank, and they're able to go out and make a cool, compelling, passionate horror film, and that's what we support.
And that's some of the best stuff, if you ask me.
Agreed. Yes.
100%.
Yes. So later in the show, we're going to do a little recap on some events coming up at Gas Monkey here in Dallas. But right now, let's welcome our guest, Travis Youngquist, who is director of the forthcoming Evil for Dinner. And hi, Travis, are you there?
Are you there, Travis?
Hello, Travis.
We see you. We can't hear you, buddy.
We just want to make sure we can hear you. Hello, Travis. All right.
Yeah.
So we've connected with him. We just got to make sure that we've got the audio feed going.
Yeah, we've got it. We're
Hey.
Are you there?
Hello? Am I on?
Yeah. Hey, Travis.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Greetings. Hey, where are you now? Are you are you in Austin?
This audio not working. Is it working on there?
Yeah, we're fine over here.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, the audio. I can't hear anything.
Oh, he can't hear us. All right. Man, we'll work on that.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure that out.
The movie is Evil for Dinner. It's in production. And I want to give a shout out and thanks to Little Spark Films, Joe and Catalina, for curating this show and putting us in touch with Travis, director. And we know we'll talk. Hey, Travis, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I can see you now.
Yay! All right.
Cool.
Yeah, and look what's behind me. It's some girl licking her lips, about to eat something bloody.
You can't see that.
Well, we're having fun with this movie.
And I know you've got that poster over your shoulder as well.
Oh, yeah. It's been 3 years in the making. Evil for Dinner. We start shooting next week, January 6th.
Man, that's great. Now, where will it be shooting? In Austin area?
Yeah, so we're shooting in Austin. There's one location in San Antonio, and then basically all around Austin, and then mainly at one location at this house where you see me right now. That will be 1 week of shooting. So yeah, all of Austin.
All right, good. And hey, let's give a shout out to Adolfo Vasquez, who I know was not able to join us tonight, but is the movie's producer. Do I have that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. So,
Yep.
hails Adolfo and yourself, Travis, for embarking on this journey. And let's hope that the start of the new decade means the start of a new Evil for Dinner franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my understanding is that it was a short film 3 years ago, and that from that birthed the idea of doing a full length, and then you hooked up with Little Spark, you hooked up with Lloyd Kaufman and Carrie O'Quinn, right?
Yeah, so what came first was the short film with Carrie. Carrie O'Quinn is the original founder of Fangoria, and he's been a really good friend of mine, and I wanted to do a horror project with him. And I just kind of had this idea of, cannibals who eat evil people, and they extend their lives. So we did the short, and then through time, we started trying to write out a whole feature. And we just put out a cold call to Trauma and said, hey, this is clearly a Trauma, inspired film. And they got back to us and they said Lloyd would want to do it. So he was actually doing a tour, like a little mini tour in September of his films in here in Austin, Fort Worth, and Dallas. And through that tour, me and Adolfo were actually driving him around and taking him to shows. And it was really cool because you get to see him how he does it. You come in and then there's a whole, you have the merch table. It's really like a punk rock show, except like the set is the film, complete, independent distribution. And through there, I met Joe and Catalina at Little Spark Films, and they wanted to get involved with it, and then just kind of really put on the, stomp on the gas pedal.
Yeah, that is so cool, man. Well, that was great that you were kind of hosting him around, and then you were able to put this together. And we actually have a video of you. Is it you as Toxie and Lloyd?
Yes. I'm not sure what video you're going to show, but I did dress up as Toxie.
Okay.
I had the and I put a cowboy hat on. So
we found a whole bunch of secret videos of you, Travis. I'm just kidding. And,
no, not yet. Let me spill the movie first.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, man. So I'm gonna hand it off to our engineer to pop up. This is the video with Lloyd Kaufman talking about your film.
Greetings from Tromaville. I'm Lloyd Kaufman, president of Troma Entertainment and creator of Toxic Avenger. I'm here to talk to you about Evil for Dinner, Travis Youngquist's new film, aka Texas Toxie. Travis would like you to help him make the movie, and Uncle Lloydie's going to be in the movie, and any help you can give Travis Youngquist. Evil for Dinner is a hilarious, wonderful horror, trauma-ish comedy, and horror film. You'll be scared, frightened, you'll cry, you'll laugh, you might even get a huge heart-on. Support Travis Youngquist, aka Texas Toxie, and Toxie says so, right, Toxie?
He said that was you. He said that was you, Travis. Texas.
Okay, so that they just shot in New York. No, so I dressed up as Toxie when he was here in town.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. All right, Texas. You're Texas Toxie.
No, it was me. Yeah, I'm Texas Toxie. Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, I already told Lloyd that if there's ever another, I really want to be a Toxie.
Yeah.
But that mask, man, like he will tell you, like that mask. If you put that mask on, it's really hard. There's only like one little hole, and you can't see or breathe, and you can't hear anything, and it's actually a lot of work.
Yes, it's not easy. Hey, in our chat room, which is on the Facebook Corpsepaint Show Facebook page, Nathan Gershon says, "Long live Evil for Dinner." And
that's our Pierce. Yeah, he's gonna be in it.
Oh, good. Yeah. So you've got some people from Dallas working on it. You've got Austin and San Antonio crew, and the most fascinating part to me is, and we've got this video. I think it's awesome. Carrie O'Quinn. Well, Kerry O'Quinn, as you mentioned, first originated and founded Fangoria magazine right here in Texas. That was in 1978. And as you know, Travis, Fangoria is reborn right here in Dallas, and I subscribe to the new quarterly issue, which is a nice, big, thick booklet style that comes in the mail every 3 months. So it's awesome. You said,
we love. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. You said Kerry's a friend of yours, so I'm glad you got him involved. So he will be an actor in the film.
Yes, I met Kerry when I used to live in LA. I'm originally from Portland, Oregon, and then I moved down to LA for a couple of years, and I met him there. And he was really cool, and we just became friends. And then I moved out to Austin here like 5 years or so ago, and that's when we were really starting to try to make something together. He doesn't know how good of an actor he is. He's never really done acting. He's always like publishing and kind of behind the scenes, and really, and a lot like Lloyd too, like really just pushing out there for the fans and fandom. And with this character, it was really fun to write for him. He plays Howdy, who is an old, sly Southern gentleman who has lived for a few hundred years off of eating evil people. So it's a pretty crazy character, and he kind of slips right into it, and he really enjoys it too. And so I think it's really fun because we're also, like I said, we're really good friends. The house that we're shooting at is his house, and that's the house that we use in the short film. It's really cool.
Hey, Lloyd promised a lot of blood, and Kerry also in his video promised a lot of blood. So please tell me you're going over the top with gore, blood, boobs, everything we want to see.
Exploitation. It's going to be, there's going to be lots of blood, lots of nudity, lots of very aggressive characters.
Sounds like we checked everything off the list.
The materials right now ready for all the special effects in the blood, and it's pretty fun. Kind of like a little sandbox. We got a blood cannon. It's literally it's like a shotgun really with a compressor. So you pull the trigger and his blood comes out. So we love shooting that up.
Yeah, man. Does it shoot like a balloon full of blood, or just
like
liquid?
A fire hose?
Or yeah.
It's just kind of like it's almost kind of like a shotgun, almost. Where it kind of spreads, but it's really just a big, huge chunk of blood coming at you. We shot it off a couple times in the short film.
Yeah.
And now we're getting better.
This sounds like a lot of fun. Are you still looking for cast?
Yeah, we're looking for extras. If you want to be a dead body, you can contact us through Facebook, email, or me.
Let me have you pause right there, Travis. Hey, Jason, I think we've got the Evil for Dinner Facebook page. If not, it's just Facebook Evil for Dinner. Right, Travis?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to try and find that real quick and pop it up. And then also, I do want to show Kerry O'Quinn's message as well, but and the Indiegogo. But I'm sorry to interrupt you, man. You were saying the blood shotgun, and you've got all the elements for texploitation movie, and you're still looking for.
There's the Facebook right there.
Yeah, thank you.
That I found.
So they can message you on the Evil for Dinner Facebook page if they want to be an extra, like a dead body.
Yeah, or I don't know if I could give out my phone number over this.
No.
It might be better to go through the Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're looking for dead bodies. There's a scene where we're shooting at the Texas Music Ranch, and it's going to be a lot of like culty and a lot of weird type of stuff. So if people want to do that. There's a ballroom kind of really just sequence the last half of the movie with Kaufman's going to be involved. If you guys want to be involved in that, and you're just required to get bloody.
Yeah.
That's it. You just have to be.
You will be killed off.
Be okay with being bloody. That's all you got to do. That's the only requirement.
Yeah, that's the only direction I'm going to go.
Fair.
Be okay with being bloody.
Make it simple, man. You gotta make it simple.
You're gonna get
And we'll
bloody.
feed you.
Yeah. This is a time I want to just give a heads up to Ultra Toxic TV, our new broadcast partner. So if you're watching on Ultra Toxic TV, big thank you and hails. And we are here every single Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And we talk about underground horror, independent horror, and extreme sinister metal and other good stuff. Joe Menko, Little Spark Films, he's assisting you in production, right?
Oh yeah, they've completely come involved in Little Spark Films as basically helping produce it, and they've really stepped up to the plate and saw a real, passion for what we were trying to do. I mean, when I met him, we were outside the Granbury Theater in Fort Worth and the Texas Theater in Dallas, and we were talking about it and getting it really amped up and everything, and it was really nice to see that it wasn't all talk. And so then after, that little tour ended, and we kept in contact, the passion only just kept building and building and building and building to where we got to the point where we're at now, a week out from shooting. So all the love to all those guys, and they're gonna be in the trenches with us. They're coming down.
Yeah,
the whole crew.
And of course Catalina with Little Spark Films does the editing, for them, and they're in production with their hands in a lot of pies right now. So that's great, man. But if you have a love of Lloyd Kaufman, then certainly I can see that Joe and Catalina would be your friend for sure.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah, we've had a lot of.
What we're going to do right now, Travis, is let's show that video from Kerry O'Quinn. And again, horror buffs, yes, he originated Fangoria magazine in 1978. Fangoria is not run by him any longer. It is run by a Dallas-based production company, and we're so proud to be partnered with Fangoria on a lot of events and love them a lot. But
hey, they're keeping it alive, though.
They're keeping it alive.
That's awesome.
Yes, and they have great articles about extreme horror, as you know, Travis. But this is a message from Kerry O'Quinn, and like you said, he plays, what's his character's name again?
Howdy.
Yeah, Howdy. He plays Howdy in Evil for Dinner. So this is that video from Kerry O'Quinn. Jason, are we good?
Yeah, it's that one I pulled up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We recently just audited that one.
Yeah, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Cool. We're going to show this right now, Travis, so hang tight. This is a really cool message from Kerry.
Oh, howdy. My name is Howdy, although some of you may know my alter ego, Kerry O'Quinn, who years ago in New York created and produced a bunch of magazines like Starlog and Fangoria and Cinemagic and Comic Scene, magazines that brought the fans of the world out of the closet and let them know that they weren't the only freaks in their hometown, long before the internet existed. Well, I've invited you into my kitchen today because we're raising money to make a feature film. You're gonna love it. It is pure Fangoria horror. Full of gore and blood and girls and all kinds of grotesque stuff that fans love. And if you contribute to this, you're going to get t-shirts and posters and all kinds of souvenirs that nobody else has. Now, I urge you to contribute to this feature film because if you do, someday you'll find yourself sitting in a theater watching a movie that you helped to make. And if you don't, well, you might find yourself in a hell of a stew. Folks, as some of you who are savvy might know, we made a short film a while ago that's the basis of this feature that we're getting ready to produce now. There was a lot of blood in that short film, just as there will be in the feature. But unfortunately, not only did members of the cast end up dead, but most of the crew ended up dead. I mean, the DP, the whole camera crew, the sound crew, the makeup people, and even the director, they just didn't make it through that movie. So what I'm asking you for now is the financing to make the feature that will give these people a reason to go on, a purpose, a mission. It will bring them back to life, and they'll make a movie that you will be so proud you had a hand in. Folks, give us the money.
Thank you, Carrie O'Quinn. That's awesome, man. Founder of Fangoria Magazine is in Evil for Dinner, the new production by Travis Youngquist, helped out by Little Spark Films, Dallas-based production company. And thank you in the comments from AK Commons, Zor Boji, and Lucio Lopez for your comments and appreciation. We'll get back to Travis right now. So, Travis, man, this is great. So you're ready to go, and you're starting filming in a week or this coming week?
Yeah, January 6th is when we start.
Man, that's excellent. And I know that you know, you don't want to give away too much, but suffice it to say, this is going to satisfy the most extreme horror, gore, sexploitation, exploitation lovers, right?
Yeah, I mean, Trauma set the bar. I mean, we got Kaufman in the movie.
Yeah.
So we started like when we got the you know, when we worked it out with him where he was actually going to be in it and it was actually a reality, we had some fun going back into the script. He's going to play the mayor of Austin. And like punched up some lines for him, and definitely, you know, he's going to have a very, very big role in the movie as far as the fun stuff.
And
Blood, the gore.
And Howdy, is he?
I mean,
go ahead.
Bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, they set the bar with a lot of their stuff, you know, and they're coming in too. They're showing Terra Firma on I think it's January 14th here in Austin, and Lloyd will be in attendance, and then he's going to be on our movie.
All right, so
cool.
that's when you grab it. That's okay. That's when you're doing the scenes with him, I guess, right? When he's in town.
Yeah, we got him for a couple days. After his screening, and we'll probably be making an appearance there too, the whole Evil for Dinner crew. So if anyone, it's at the North Door in Austin.
North Door.
Yep, and they're showing Terra Firma.
Yeah, January 14th in Austin, Texas. So go check that out, and you'll meet Lloyd in person, and also the Evil for Dinner crew, including Jason himself, Travis himself, right?
Yes, we'll be there. Yeah, Joe, Catalina, Little Spark Films, Duffo, the whole, we're going to squad up.
Yeah, you'll be the new squad. That's it, man. Hey,
Those are some good people to have on your team, man.
yes.
Joe, Catalina, they're awesome.
Yeah, we want to see your face when you talk, Jason. That mystery voice is from our engineer, Jason Stark of Stark Enterprises.
You want to see my face?
Yeah, man.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's not painted up like yours, so
No, you're totally good.
I just, hide in the dark.
But your makeup looks good, by the way.
Look, Travis,
I compliment you.
we would not be able to do anything here without our brilliant engineer, Jason Stark, who is on the board, and we work him very hard all show, man.
Oh yeah, hour and a half of torment.
Yeah,
Punishment.
that's right.
That's okay.
There is, look, here's what's important. Right now, independent film is looking for some independent dollars, and even if it's only a small amount you can give, they've got an Indiegogo set up. Right, Travis? So we're going to...
Yes, Oh yeah, this really is going. Any contribution that you give, not only is there a lot of perks, a lot of fun perks, but this is also you're supporting the actual crew that is helping build this. You know, it takes a lot of people to make this happen, and any dollar that comes through there will just help make our shoot a little bit more comfortable. So we really appreciate anything that you guys could give us. And you could be in the movie too if you want. I mean, there's some perks in there for the movie.
Yeah, write a larger check and then get with Travis, and he will put you in the film.
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah, or talk. I'm not trying to negotiate anything here.
But they can if they want to. They can try to negotiate.
I can't. Yeah,
I mean,
for sure. Hey, yeah. Look, can we show that video that's on the Indiegogo page?
Yeah.
That little short video. I think it was a really cool message on that same page. So
pull it up real quick.
Well, hello. My name is Travis Youngquist, and I am a filmmaker here in Austin, Texas. And thank you for coming to the Evil for Dinner Indiegogo campaign. We are making a movie, and we are making a horror movie
and if
for
I might
all
say,
you
too,
horror freaks out there.
we wrote this
we
article
did a short film called
about
Evil for Dinner.
hang on a second, Travis. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Give us just a minute. We're playing your video from the Indiegogo fundraising page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now we are doing the feature film, and the movie is about a man named Howdy, a sly Southern gentleman, and his two daughters, April and December. And they are cannibals who eat evil people to extend their lives. Anyone who loves horror, this movie's for you. And if you love graphic violence and sexy time on the screen, then you will love this film. Now, please help us on this journey. We would love your help, and we have lots of good perks for you guys. We got t-shirts, we got DVDs, but if you really want to contribute, you can be in the film, and you can get killed off by maybe April or December, or both of them at the same time, who knows? And if you get lucky, you might just be the next big star in our movie. So please help us out. We love your contributions. Thank you so much.
Travis.
I'm here.
That's a great message, man. And I want to tell you, I love graphic horror and sexy time on screen.
Me too.
Right, Jason?
That's America right there.
Right,
I mean,
that's it.
You can't get any better than that.
That is what we're all about right here, man.
I think in that video too, I was also like waving some knives around.
Yeah, you were making a point with some very sharp-looking knives. Yes,
looked like you were prepping for somebody's dinner over there. It could have been trouble.
I felt like you were cutting. Hey, let's talk about that movie poster for a minute, okay? Is she eating a body part that I think is what it is?
Well, you'll find out in the movie. This right here is April. She is one of the sisters. She's played by Nellie Springer, and she is also a very talented actress and model. She's currently in Houston. And the meat is we don't know if it's human or not, but you'll find out.
Yes.
And she's got some blood too. So there was definitely a struggle to get that meat.
Let's give her a proper shout out. Did you say her name was Kelly?
I think
No, it's Nellie Spanger.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Nellie Spanger?
Nellie Spanger.
Nellie. Okay.
Nellie Spanger. Nellie Spanger.
Yeah, because we've got two images over here on our end.
I think we got the old poster and the new poster.
Is it the old poster and the new
Well,
poster?
there's kind of dual posters. There's one of April and there's one of December, the two sisters. So it's like if you have a black and white one.
Yeah. Okay. These are So this must be December and that's April, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, and and we also got Nathan, who is playing Pierce, who was giving us a shout out earlier. He was someone that I also met through Joe. So we're gonna kill Joe off in the movie really good. I haven't really talked to him about his part in the movie on screen, but he's done a lot for us, so we're gonna give him a good a good send off.
Hey,
No. Well, give us a heads up. Does he get decapitated, or I mean,
do we want to spoil that surprise though?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, yeah.
we
Spoiler
do.
alert. Here
We
we go.
did. All arms, all legs, all head. No.
So, so okay.
And then he lives.
And he lives. So he will lose all everything. Okay.
No, yeah, I could not think of him. He's
Joe?
really cool. And Little Spark Films. I know they've. I don't know how much they want me to talk about their projects, but that
Yeah,
was
we
something
talk-
else I forgot to mention earlier. Is that after Joe and I we started keeping in contact, we actually went up to Dallas and worked with them on one of their shoots and saw how they get down with business. And I think that's where we're really kind of like gelled together.
Good. And you know, Joe has worked with Lloyd as well, in a short film that he did.
Yes, he told me. I believe it's called Murder Balls.
Yeah, Murder Balls, and starring Janie Slash and Lloyd Kaufman and others. And I'm sorry, I can't remember everyone else's name in it, but yeah, that was all Joe Manco and Catalina Carlida and Little Spark Films, man. But yeah, it was very cool. There's a great arts district in Dallas called Deep Ellum, and so there's Joe just walking down the street with Lloyd, or Lloyd and his wife. I think we're just kind of coming up the street, and everyone's head turned is what I heard. When they were shooting at a certain location right there on Elm Street.
Dude, he gets noticed, man. Like, there's bars here in Austin that constantly play trauma movies. I told him, I was like, dude, if you ever go into one of those bars, they'll lose their shit. So I don't think, I'm sure he knows now at this point, he's been doing it for so long, how much he means to the fans. They really lose their shit when they see him. I did. Now I consider him a friend.
Did you shit yourself? That's what we want to know.
Yes.
See?
Twice.
Okay, you are now my friend because you are an honest person, and you admitted that you did it, and I can see and understand why.
Yeah, it is trauma.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
Lloyd.
think we have a unique thing too. Like we're trying to, especially with Carrie and Lloyd and some of their scenes together, where I don't want to give too much away of what happens, but they do share a lot of screen time, and I think that was pretty cool to, as like a bunch of young filmmakers now that we're coming up, and trying to, do our thing, also pay homage to the guys that came before us and killed them.
Yes, good. You're paying homage to Lloyd, and you're not using any CGI. You're using real effects, and that means gallons and gallons of blood and also severed limbs. Joe Manco.
Yes. We don't have the Avatar budget, the Star Wars budget. So yeah, everything is going to be hand built, which I think is better that way, anyways. Like I think it's a lot more authentic, and especially those horror films that came out, and especially in that era of 70s and 80s. Like there's a authenticity of it where you kind of like the special, especially in Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. The blood and gore also becomes a character. You look forward to those special effects because so much time went put into it. So we're having a lot of fun. The person who's handling that for us is Taylor Haggard.
Okay.
She is a local artist here in Austin, and she has been with us since the beginning. She did the short film. She did all the blood and stuff in those videos that you were showing earlier. So give her a shout out.
Hey, Taylor Haggard. Yes, I'm on Team Tay. I'm on Team Taylor. Now, look, can you see the short on YouTube right now, or is that just a kind of a mini trailer?
The short film right now is on Trauma Now.
All right.
So Trauma picked up the short film, and so you can go to watch TraumaNow.com and see that.
Travis, did they add it after you met Lloyd and talked to him?
They added it after the first time I talked to Lloyd. So they got back to us about, he was interested. And then when I talked to him on the phone, I was telling him about the story and everything. He's like, well, if you want, you can put it on Troma. And I was like, and I shit myself again.
Yeah, you shit your pants again. A second time.
Yeah. So yeah, it's on Troma now. Their streaming service.
All right, so this is fantastic, and hats off to you, man, for making a decent short that he, liked and put on Troma now. But also just kind of a general message to independent filmmakers, young filmmakers, new filmmakers, audacious, creative, underground filmmakers. Make a film. Make it.
Yeah, just
Make your own damn movie.
Make your own damn movie. I'm not saying you're going to get on Troma now, but what happened with Travis was he ended up then talking to Lloyd Kaufman, and Lloyd said, we're going to put your short on Troma now. Travis shit his pants, and you might do that as well. But the point is, make a film. Make a decent film. Independent. It doesn't have to have a huge budget behind it, but just make it with passion. And then let these sources know. There are plenty of others besides Troma now that may put it in their rotation and on their Roku channel, right?
Yeah, I mean, make a film that you like. I mean, we dig what we're doing, and obviously with the content, there's like a niche market for like real hardcore exploitation in horror films. But that audience is so loyal, so it's because we are that audience, So I think that's what helps us is that you're kind of just making yourself laugh, and you're making yourself like feel excited, and what you would like to see on the screen, or at least that's what we're doing now. I don't know. we're just making the movie.
Yeah, really, just make what you love, and then let the chips fall where they may. But if you make it with love and passion and gore and blood and girls, then hey, there will be an audience. I think
there will be, and I mean, people will see. I think people will see that represented in the art itself, and they'll be like, man, they really cared about making this film, So that's going to speak even more to what is actually being watched, Because I think if you don't really put your heart into it, people know. They're not gonna stand behind that.
Hey, thank you for the shout out from Richard Nettleton in the chat room and Alley Cat. We appreciate you guys, and thumbs up for watching and commenting in the chat room. So just remember this guy's name. It's Travis Youngquist. His movie is Evil for Dinner. And will it have a Texas flair, Texas flavor? You called Howdy a Southern gentleman, but is it is going to be a known as a Texas film?
I would like to. Yeah, I mean, I've really kind of I really wanted to shoot Austin. Like Austin's been shot in a lot of films through a lot of different voices. So I thought it would be really fun to shoot around Austin and kind of put our own kind of darker take on it.
Good. I
love Texas. It's been a home to me, for a while now, and I don't plan on leaving. It's definitely going to have some attitude, and I think that's what Texas. If anything, that's what Texas has, is attitude.
Yes, good. Alley Cat said Troma for life. I'm for that. Troma now, Lloyd Kaufman, and Troma with Travis Youngquist. Evil for Dinner is the film. Now, help me touch any bases that we may have missed. Carrie O'Quinn, of course, as Howdy. Adolfo Vasquez as your producer. You're directing, and you've got help from Little Spark Films, and then you've got an active Indiegogo page for fundraising. So, man,
yeah.
we're all behind you, for sure.
Yes, and like I said, we the more extras, the better. Like especially for a film like this, where it's really kind of guerrilla, kind of punk rock, where we're just trying to get it out there. The more bodies, the better. Yeah. Who want to show up? So if you are interested and you are free, sometime between the 6th and the 18th, there are a lot of different scenes where we could use you. Even if you want to be extras, like in a bar, walking down the street or anything. So I also want to put out that call for anyone who wants to be involved in it, or help out with the film. If you want to come in and lend a hand and be a PA, we would love all the help. It would mean a lot to us.
All right, and that is in the Austin area from the 6th through the 18th.
Yes.
Yeah, good. All right, well, very good. And I want to, just make sure everyone goes and visits that Indiegogo page. At least look at the information there. And I don't think any contribution is too small for Travis right now. So, when you're making a film like this, independent, guerrilla, underground, all on your own small budget, you've got a starting week there, a starting date. Is there an ending date that you're kind of calculating when, hey, we got to have it wrapped by this time, or is that just always a flexible thing?
Well, we scheduled to the 18th, so we're trying to wrap everything in that 2 weeks.
Oh, no kidding.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a fun 2 weeks. It's full 90 minutes, 90 pages, done in 2 weeks. So I know the crew is all looking forward to it. But no, we're in it together. I mean, I really think at this point it's a family thing. So it's going to be, we know what we're getting ourselves into, and I think that's kind of the only way to do it too, is we planned for a while now, So
yeah.
Now it's time to start shooting.
That's right. You finished the short in 2017.
Yeah.
And so now it is time for the full length, and you've got it on the calendar to wrap it up in that approximate 2 week period. So
now that's the shooting. Now the editing, that
might take another
post production.
Yeah, driving ourselves mad.
Might take months.
Yeah.
All of the art is in the editing. Ask Catalina. It's all in the editing.
So I'm curious.
The 18-minute short was suicidal.
Yeah. I'm glad you're still with us, man. All right, Jason has a question.
So Travis, I'm curious, when you did the short back in 2017, just from a creative standpoint, did you have an idea for like a feature length to turn it into, or was that something that just kind of you made the short and then you were like, you know what, we could probably do something bigger than this?
I always did the short to always kind of I always wanted to do the feature, so I did the short knowing even if we didn't get into festivals, which we didn't, I would still have that to show people, and what that ended up happening is that it ended up finding a home in Troma now, so in the end it all worked out, and there was a lot of festivals that we could have got into that I felt like there was just a lot of weird stuff going on there. But I always wanted to to write the feature, but it took me a little bit longer to write it than I expected. I thought I was going to have the short done in 2017 and go to festivals and just go, yeah, and then have the script. It didn't work out like that. It was we got into some festival, semi-finalists in Germany, German United Film Festival.
Cool.
Awesome. So we got that. And then, but what it did though is but I always knew I always knew I wanted to have it so I could show someone like Lloyd Kaufman, or I could show someone like Troma. We're like, all right, this was what we did. Now we're going to do the feature.
This is what we can do.
Yeah.
With what we had. So think of where it can go, that kind of thing.
And that's something that I would like to talk to other people about too, as far as my experience was, after I finished the short, I was, as long as it's done, you have it, and I feel like that really came, because at first when I finished it, it was taking me longer to write the script, and I was kind of getting nervous, but I was like, I didn't want to rush the script, so that was about a good year there of just writing it, which is just, if you see the film, it's like, blood, gore, how long does it possibly take to write?
Right, but there's got to be stuff in between it,
Yeah, there's going to be, something going on.
Yeah.
And so, it's been a long journey, but it's yeah. So I guess that's the answer to your question is yes, I always did see the feature, but it took me longer to write it than I thought.
Right, to get it to where
Yeah,
Ready to
actually
go.
show someone. And then
Yeah.
the first time they saw the tear it up. All right, let's start again.
And you,
That's writing.
Yeah, exactly.
Travis, you know this, but we want to see the finished product. And
Yeah.
you know, I know you're not one of those filmmakers because you've proven it. You're not one of those filmmakers who just cannot finish something. And you know, we as the independent horror audience, Travis, we don't demand perfection in your end product, but we do just look for passion and violence and blood and gore and heart and soul and action, and you know, you've got all that.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, it's been a long 3 years, but it's fun, and we're not stopping. I mean, we're in it now. It's like you know, it's going down. So we're looking to do it, and then go into the editing hell, you know, and cut it up and go to, you know, and put it out there to the world and see what happens. But
That's right.
But right now we're a week away from shooting, and
Yeah.
thank you so much for your support and getting the word out about this film. I think it can be really fun for the horror audience and real like horror freaks.
Good. I think it was Shelby we had last week who said the sequel should be called Evil for Dessert,
Yeah.
but it's too early to think about that right now.
Yeah, got to get the first one.
Or you go evil for breakfast,
Yeah, there
Right.
you go.
There you go. Evil for breakfast.
a midnight snack. Someone said that to me, like evil for a midnight snack. I
Yeah.
think that might be the one. But we'll get this one done first.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Before any-
Wrap it, get it done and wrap it, and hopefully in a reasonable amount of time, and then stay in touch with us, man, and let's have you back when the announcement is there for the release, you know?
Oh yeah, you'll be invited to the premiere, you know.
Heck
and,
yeah.
And that was another thing when we did the short film. I mean, and I guess that's what I was trying to say earlier, is that like the short film did get out there just because it wasn't like in a Sundance festival or anything. We had some screenings of it. We got people excited about it. So I think that's also, I think that's what I was trying to make a point earlier, was like, if you just put your work out there, it'll be really cool. So
Yeah, you
once
never know what
it's
can
finished,
happen.
you'll hear from us.
Oh yeah, we're excited about it, man. For sure, we definitely want to have you back on. I mean, hell, even if you're weeks into the hell of the editing process, feel free to come by.
Oh yeah.
Hey, this is a sidebar question, Travis. Sidebar question. All right. You mentioned that there are bars in Austin that play trauma film videos. What do you mean? Do they have it on a screen, or do they just do it kind of as a background thing, or describe what you mean there?
Well, the main one is, and that which I was describing was the Jackalope on 6th Street. We would go in there, and in the back area, there's kind of like an outdoor patio smoking area, and they have TVs, and they're always playing trauma movies, and they're playing Poltergeist and Poltergeist, Terror Firmer are the ones that they just constantly play. And we went in there and we started talking about, oh yeah, and they just lost their shit. There's another bar, like a lot of people don't like 6th Street in Austin, and they shouldn't. I don't like it either, but like there is some trauma horror fans down there.
Cool.
And mostly it's on the weekdays. So on the weekends, if anyone knows Austin, on the weekends on 6th Street, it's complete mayhem, just drunken people, just going crazy. But on the weekdays, on the slow days, that's where we found a lot of inspiration too. I mean, me and my friend, who's doing the soundtrack to the movie, Matthew Meyer, who did the soundtrack for the short film, we would go in there and we would just bounce ideas off of each other, and there'd be, Poltergeist playing, with
Yeah.
green slime coming.
Good.
So, yeah.
Hey,
That's me.
heads up. Nathan said it's never too early to think about sequels.
Oh, I bet he said franchise.
Eric Gibbs said Evil for Brunch. I like that.
Oh, there you go.
And Richard said evil for protein shake. I don't know. That's got me
I think
thinking.
he's stretching.
No, that might be good there.
Well, it's what the ingredients are. It's
I mean, true. It's not far off.
So, but put some banana peel in there too. Okay, man. And well, that's cool. All right. So the Jackalope on 6th Street sometimes is just playing.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, some.
I don't think we don't have anything like that. Around
That's
me.
why I was asking him, man, because I want to copy what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, there's an open market for this. What are you thinking?
now, like I said, they're kind of hidden. Like the Jackalope now is like their main room. Like on the weekends, it's just kind of like a big dance nightclub thing. But in the back, if you have a good bartender, they'll play it. There's a funny story about that too. Someone was like trying to play a movie or something there, and they just they denied all the customers and just kept playing Troma movies. And so I would like to I know that Lloyd's doing the North Door in January, but it would be cool. Like, hey, dude, you need to go down that area, and Alamo Ritz,
Yeah.
There's some good stuff down there.
Just off.
If you can stomach it, because downtown Austin is completely.
Oh, come on. It's great. Look,
we shot there for the short film. Yeah, we did South by. We brought cameras and we're shooting during South by.
just offer to give Lloyd a ride. That's the key. Offer to give Lloyd and his lovely wife a ride in a little pedicab or a little scooter cab or anything, man. And show them around that way to where it's convenient and easy and easy breezy, man. Bart DeBlanc said gives new meaning to the phrase "getting ripped." I think he's talking about when you rip apart Joe Manco in this film.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna be decapitated and lose all of his limbs and still be alive.
And I haven't even talked to him about it, so that's breaking news. Yeah. We'll probably hear about that tomorrow when I talk to him.
Oh boy.
So,
He may be on board.
now you can't disappoint. Now it's out there.
I know it's out there, so Joe's gonna have to accept his position. Assume the position, Joe. We're chopping off your arms. So, oh man, reminds me of one of those, what were they called? Faces of Death films I saw.
The Faces.
I'm one of those sick people who watches the Faces of Death and Traces of Death, and people who lose arms in those films it's the real thing. Yeah.
Didn't they have websites for all that stuff too? I
Well,
remember that back in the day.
You might want to go to rotten.com and catch up on some things in there, Jason.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't hear it from me.
Okay, I know.
Your life will be warped.
More so than already.
Travis.
Yes.
Man, thank you for making time on a Sunday afternoon, man, a Sunday evening to spend it with us. I appreciate that very much. And but we're glad that you're making a Texas horror film with Howdy, Carrie O'Quinn, Adolfo producing, yet Lil Spark Films helping out, yourself directing, and then you mentioned April and December who are back with you.
Hoffman.
I'm sorry?
I said, and Lloyd.
Yeah, and Lloyd, and also the guys doing the soundtrack. You mentioned him. So what a family and what a team. And like you said, people can go to Evil for Dinner Facebook page, message you there. Shooting in Austin after the 6th of January. That's right around the corner.
To the 18th.
Yeah. And if you want to be in this film, reach out to them there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being on the show, and thank you for helping out. And if you guys want to be in the movie too,
oh, good.
Feel free, come down.
Okay, well, my car has a tank full of gas right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting murdered. I'm fine with that.
And look, but you know what? I like sitting here with some décolletage right behind me, and also someone licking their lips very sensually. And then I don't know. You added the creep factor with the branchy trees in the corner and the other the eyeball staring at me. Evil for Dinner 2020 is coming your way.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, man.
You're very welcome, Travis. And let's stay in touch. Best of luck to you with everything, man, starting on the 6th. And Happy New Year.
Yeah, if you ever get a trailer edited for that thing, man, send it to us. We'll play it during the show.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Travis. All the best to you, and Happy New Year to you. Adios.
Later.
Man, great stuff. Hey, let me give a shout out to, and this is kind of a little recap. We have entered our 4th year on Corpsepaint Show. Yes, and all of the shows, or about 98% of them, are on our YouTube channel, the Corpsepaint Show.
That's right.
And you can see them all there. You don't, if you miss one, just go back. We've got them all archived there. And, through this show, we've had great help this past year, because I'm kind of, being reflective here, from our co-host, the wonderful Janie Slash, who retired and is doing lots of other projects, and we wish her all the best. Shelby McKnight for the last couple of weeks has been super helpful.
Yep.
And Pippi Paranormal has been wonderful, and she will be back starting second Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, in January as our co-host here.
Get a little paranormal with Pippi.
Paranormal with
like
Pippi.
it.
Yeah, and in fact, she might even do tarot card readings right here live.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not sure if she does that.
Well, that'd be cool if she did.
Guess who we're having on as a guest in January? And it's the author of this book called The Finnish Way. This is about life in Finland and how they approach staying healthy, staying active, avoiding disease, and living longer, living happier lives.
What?
It's all about Finland, and it's called The Finnish Way. Her name is Katja Pantzar, and I've talked to her. She will be on this show mid-January. We're still finalizing which.
That is awesome.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That is awesome. I wonder how different it is. I mean, you always wonder, how different other places, other countries.
She'll be talking to us from Finland and in the dead of winter. And
jeez.
Here's the thing with Nordic countries. You can step out. This is what people tell me. You step out your back door and you put on your skis and you just go to the store, by cross country skiing, and then ski it back. So
it's uphill both ways.
We'll see
downhill both ways.
We'll see if that's true from Katja. And like I said, I'm finalizing.
That's going to be a good
date,
interview. That's going to be
yeah, she did commit to being on the show. We're just finalizing it. So yeah, we'll talk all about Finland.
That'd be awesome. That would be really cool.
And you know what they're into as well?
What's that?
Sustainability. Recycling things, which leads us to liquiddeath.com, our wonderful engineer, Jason. And what we mean by that is drink water from recyclable aluminum cans that's high pH because it is fucking healthy for you. And don't be caught with a single-use plastic bottle.
No. Terrible thing.
That's right.
I mean, it's good for you. It's good for the planet. Plus, it looks. That's a really good-looking can. You're nobody's gonna look down on you for drinking water anywhere you are.
Hey, Jennifer Lynn Lepore says that she used to live in Germany and the sun went down at 3:00. Now she's talking about wintertime wintertime in Europe. It's a very dark day for many hours
at
during the winter.
3:00.
Yeah, it's.
Are you serious? What time does the sun come up?
Ask Jennifer, and hopefully she'll reply back. So, Jennifer, Jason, the curious mind, wants to know what time would the sun come up if it goes down.
Yeah, if it goes down at 3, because if it's like 8:00 in the morning, it comes up. It's like, okay, he's slacking off.
7:30. No. I mean, she's talking about
I'm a night person anyway. So
you are. You love the dark.
I do. That's why I'm sitting over here, and all the time my corner's always dark.
Oh yeah, we look at you and you're wearing a hoodie. Look at you right there. You're in the dark, man.
Yeah. But no, I am actually curious. If it goes down at 3:00, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Thank you, Nathan, for the kind words, man, and Jennifer as well. We are monitoring the chat room, so want to stay in touch with you. All right, so you showed us the Liquid Death website. I do want to tell people that in 2 nights, it's only 2 nights away, is New Year's Eve. New Year's effing Eve.
2020.
Yeah, we're going to say goodbye to 2019, so kick it to the curb and pull its freaking limbs off.
Say goodbye to a year and a decade.
You're going to pull a Joe Manco on 2019 by pulling the limbs off of it.
That's the term from now on is pull a Manco.
And look, I want you to go to the Gas Monkey link that I sent you, and we're going to talk about events coming
gonna
up,
look at some
but
of
we're
these.
going to highlight the New Year's Eve event,
Let's-
which is right there, TSOL and the Dwarves. Now, let's just leave it right there for a minute. If
Okay.
you go to Gas Monkey Live website, they've got a great calendar. You can scroll down, see all the events coming up, all the bands coming up. So on
at
New
both
Year's Eve,
venues, at both venues, so people know.
Yeah.
It's bar and grill and live, all here.
good
You can
point.
see.
Yeah, good point. So it's Forids and Blot Out, great local punk band, Noogie as well. And then the two headliners, the Dwarves and TSOL. Yes, the Dwarves are still kicking out some absolutely filthy punk rock. And I've got a video that is their newest song from their
We do.
newest album. Yes, I do. And it's
I think
called,
we have a couple of them, actually.
we do. We're going to start with Devil's Level.
All right.
Any song with the word devil in it, we're going to start with that one. And this is the fucking Dwarves getting all filthy in your face. The video is called Devil's Level. You'll hear this song on Tuesday night. Buy tickets now to get out there for New Year's Eve at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's Blog and He Who
That's
Cannot
good.
Be Named and more. And you saw some Tromaville right in that video.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you saw some trauma. I think Toxie was in that. Did you see?
He might have been. He is now.
And Nathan said yes. To funny, we're going to say pull a manco. We're going to pull a manco when you want to kick something to the curb. That'll be the new phrase. Jennifer replied and said the sun would come up around 7:30, but it was a number of years ago when she lived there. So
Probably
yeah.
changed.
look, if you're in Britain right now, everyone is in a sour mood. It's because
That's true.
you go home from work and it's pitch dark, and we're talking about after 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, some people like the sun. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's. I think I need to go over there.
Okay.
I don't know. No, I'm good here. I'm fine.
All right.
But thank you, Jennifer, for that information. That's
Before
very-
we show the other Dwarves, thank you, Jennifer. Before we show the other Dwarves video, let's go back to Gas Monkey page. And like you said, you can scroll down, and so that's Tuesday, and then Basket Case is Friday of this week on the 3rd. Chris Cornell Experience, that's a tribute band.
one.
Enough's Enough is a badass, I think New York based, but this is a badass, just strong, straight up rock and roll band that has been rolling forever, and they deserve your attention. They're coming to town on the 9th of January.
Yeah.
XKO All In is at Live. That is the big show at Live. Morgan Heritage is on Friday the 10th. This is a Jamaican band from the island, and they're touring the U.S. They're touring the world. They've been on tour for a long time. This is a fantastic, politically astute
Always good stuff.
reggae band, and I will definitely be there. The following night, the Untouchables with Boss Riot and the fucking Full Stops.
That's crazy.
Another great local
That's good
ska
stuff.
band, and this is just going to be a fun ska night. And then Blizzard of Oz, Monsters of Mach 7 on Saturday the 11th as well. Remember, there's 2 venues there at Gas Monkey.
Yep.
Grunge Night with Teen Spirit. Tribute band is coming up as well. The Scandals, Texas Punk. Now that is some good, strong street punk Texas style.
That's a good
Scandals been around for a while, and they are fantastic.
Yeah,
Jason Boland and the Stragglers. Leftover Simon. So you want some jam music?
Yeah. Unknown Hanson.
Unknown Henson.
Go Gorillas.
Yep. Adelita's Way. Fantastic band.
Sublime cover looks like there.
And then look,
Pretty
Dale
Hanson
Watson
Scream.
is Lone Stars, man. So a little bit of Texas country.
Yeah. And that's the great thing about this place. You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, reggae,
All
metal.
of it. All genres. Whatever
Yep.
you want to experience, you can, I guess.
Well said, Mr. Stark. Well said.
And I'll give them that one for free.
We're going to pull a Manco on Gas Monkey website right now and shift over
And
to
give
what else did I send you? So let's show Little Spark Films.
Yeah, let's
Since we're talking about pulling a Manco,
pulling Manco.
pulling a Manco limb off of the Manco.
Boom. There it is.
LittlesparkFilms.net is their a place to find everything they're doing.
And the torture. That's a good one right there.
Yes, indeed. And in fact, they've wrapped on that, and it's
to
in
go.
post. Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at all these things they're doing. Music videos for bands. They help us with all kinds of graphic art. And in fact, Joe Manco lined up having Travis on the show today.
That's right. Yeah, because he said that, at the beginning. He didn't know Joe didn't really tell him what to expect. Which, I get the surprise and all. But
Heck yeah.
they're
All
good.
right.
They're good people over there. They're good
Now,
people over
all right. What was the other website I sent you? Was for
the final website is the one and only
Corpsepaint.com.
Yeah. Our website. You gotta come here, check it out, see what we're all about. You can even watch the show right on the website now.
And you know what? I really appreciate this. This is a great website that is designed by Little Spark Films, and we appreciate being on Ultra Toxic TV. And there's all our current and latest guests, etc., and stuff. So appreciate all of that. Here's one more website I want you to go to, Jason, and that is Fangoria.com.
Oh yeah.
Fangoria.com.
How can we complete the show without at least
Right, and also we got to complete the circle. And what I mean by that is go back to Kerry O'Quinn, who started this whole thing.
That's right.
He's in, and in fact, is the big star, Howdy, in Evil for Dinner. So Kerry O'Quinn started something way back, and it's still rolling very strong.
it
But
is.
Fangoria.com is their newly designed website, and it's for all things horror. This is your full stop. This is your first stop. This is your only stop. And you get input here, and you've got articles from Horror News, from IndieWire, from Bloody Disgusting. So it's not
over the
just
place.
Fangoria's own content. They're an aggregator for all horror news.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop.
That's it, man.
That's where you want to go.
Fangoria.com. Thank you much. Very informative. All right. And I just want to make sure. Yeah. So we saw Devil's Level and the other music video, and then we're gonna. Let's show that flyer. Besides at Gas Monkey this Tuesday night, if you want to celebrate New Year's Eve, you can do that tonight. Tonight at the church in Dallas. And they even have a champagne and balloon drop at midnight. DJ Joe Virus and Will Sloan. So it's tonight, the Eve. Why not start early?
To get it done early. I mean, send 2019 out with a bang.
Pull a Manco and get
pull
ready.
a Manco on 2019. And then tonight and tomorrow night,
Get rid of it.
All the nights. Just get it.
If you're out at Gas Monkey on New Year's Eve, you will probably hear this song as well, or maybe you will. It's their anti-Christmas, fuck Christmas song from the Dwarfs. And what's it called again, Jason?
It's called Drinking Up Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean,
Another wild video, sort of trauma style. No, this one is good too.
it's in the title.
All right, pop it in and we'll roll.
Went out to a Christmas party, had a fifth of cold Bacardi. Saw a Santa Claus in red, with an aching head. But he was very merry, in fact he was kinda scary. Oh, hell was all he said. He took a drink, and then another two. He did the same, I seen him turning blue, heading away. He took the chimney out the flue, screaming like a drunken Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm drinking up Christmas, 'cause I got no job, I'm a lazy slob. And I'm drinking up Christmas, Dad and Mom, that I came to rob them. A holiday hero, yeah, but I'm a zero with Yuletide Chiro. I'm drinking up Christmas tonight, alright. He's making a list and checking the kids that he feels like wrecking. As he stumbles through the night, all pink and white. And he was just getting going, but then when the booze stopped blowing, challenged Frosty to a fight.
Yeah, so do
good
you
stuff.
love anti-Christmas Christmas songs?
That's good stuff.
Right, keep that on your list of naughty Christmas songs by the Dwarfs.
On your naughty list.
Naughty list.
That's right.
Everything Dwarfs do is naughty. And so if you haven't seen them, man, it's a rare opportunity. They're going to be live on stage outdoors, but it's now covered at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill
That's awesome.
on New Year's Eve with TSOL and Noogie and Blot Out and the Forrids.
And the forehead.
Yeah. Hey, we have to pay for this whole studio out of our
right.
pocket, so we appreciate if you can make a small donation. You just go to that website, corpsepaint.net, and hit sponsor on the far right tab, and then you can just give any amount. When you scroll down, there's a little place where you can donate there, and even if it's just a few bucks, it's greatly appreciated because
Absolutely.
we want to keep the lights on here and keep rolling and keep 2020 in our sights and bringing you more information on independent film, horror, and sinister metal.
That's right. And you can see us so many more places now.
Oh, right. Ultra Toxic TV.
Ultra Toxic TV,
Yeah,
man.
and on-air media and Facebook
That's
Live.
right.
And so we're here every freaking week. But we do have to pay for it, and we do have to keep our guests happy, and we do have to keep the lighting on. So at corpsepaint.net, you can make a small contribution. It's greatly appreciated. Or a larger one if you're able to, man.
I might
Now-
have to scroll down on this website a little.
Okay, so what we're going to show you now, too, because we love the Dwarves. We're in a Dwarves mood, New Year's Eve party coming up. And so if we go to their Bandcamp page, you can see their brand new their brand new album. Is it called Take Back the Night? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's all the songs you can play there. This is on their Bandcamp page. But all of their albums are intense, crazy, and full of short, sharp, and dangerously sharp songs, all of them.
That's right.
They have actually made some videos, if you go search them out and find them, that are not safe for work.
Probably we can't show them because Facebook would have
No,
sore time.
I'm just saying they're out there, so. It's,
well, it's just like at the top of their Bandcamp.
I want to see your face for a second because I'm checking something.
It's at the top of the Bandcamp when I pulled up this website is just boobies. So, yeah, we can't show that. I don't think we can show that. So that just shows you what kind of band they are.
That's right. Richard Nettleson said, finally a Christmas song I can hear over and over and over again. Right? Because aren't you fucking tired, Richard, of Mariah Carey?
Oh,
yes.
Mariah.
We'd rather hear Dwarves.
We need a Manco Mariah.
We didn't manco her. Pull a manco.
I like that term. I say we keep it forever.
Mariah, if you're listening, reach out to us. We really do not like your Christmas song. It's overplayed.
Yeah.
And we will tell you directly because we try to be honest.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so Jason, now, what else did we're going to? Oh, yeah, their Bandcamp page. We got everything covered. I
Yeah.
think we're fine. Remember, coming up, we've got Katja, who, all the way from Finland, will be
The Finnish way.
talking to us live on video call
That's
about
right.
what life in Finland is really like and how to stay healthy and how to recycle and how to eat healthy and really how they approach mental health as well, which I find fascinating. This is a cool little book.
That's interesting.
Pippi Paranormal back in 2 Sundays.
Heyo.
We always have a great show here for you every week, and so please look for us. Central Time, it's 6 p.m. every Sunday evening. Hails to everybody. Appreciate everyone who joined in on the chat room. Jason,
Yep.
thank you very much. This show is produced by Ziggy Becker
Yep.
and myself, Satan, and we bring it to you every Sunday, and then Jason Stark on the boards. Again, thanks. And a big shout out to Travis Youngquist for spending time with us.
Yeah,
and
wrapping
Joe.
up 2019 in a good way.
Yeah, man. And Joe and Catalina for arranging that from Little Spark Films. So take stock of your life. Review 2019. If it wasn't as you wanted, then write down right now what you do want in 2020. That's what it's about. There's a connection between the brain and the fingers, the brain and the hand, the brain when you write something down. You can materialize it then with an action plan. Do that for 2020, and don't be afraid to reach out to us via email at stiltdemon@gmail.com and tell me what's on your mind, and maybe we'll put it on the show as well. Adios and Happy New Year. We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.